I'm Miriam from the Very Best Baby Stuff, and today I've partnered with Babylist, the Universal Baby Registry, to chat with you about creating your baby registry. First, a quick update on me. In case it's not totally obvious, I am currently very pregnant. I have a 3-year-old boy, and in just a few weeks we are expecting a little girl, so it's definitely an exciting time in my home. When I was pregnant with my son, and this time too, unfortunately, I had crazy pregnancy insomnia. So I'd find myself up in the middle of the night reading reviews on all things baby. So I developed a really specific idea of what baby items I wanted for my son. And when I sat down to actually create my baby registry, what I found was that not every one of those items was available at any one retailer. So I ended up setting up a couple of baby registries, one at a big box store and one at a more specialty store. And even between those two, I wasn't able to register for everything that I wanted. So I ended up buying some things on my own, or the grandparents bought some of the items. If I had known about Babylist then, it would have made my life so much easier. Basically, you create one baby registry with every item that you want or need, and it's all in one place. So it's really easy to manage, and you can really register for everything. So not just items that are in, you could register for items that are in big box stores or in specialty stores, boutiques, even clothing from department stores, and you could also register for services as long as they're available for purchase online. So that might be a birth doula or a photographer. And you know what? You should get what you really want. So if what you want is cash, you can put that on your registry. So you can set up a college fund or a diaper fund or even a minivan fund if that's what you want. So, you deserve it. You should get what you want. Pregnancy is tough. Babylist makes it a whole lot easier for you. And currently they have an extra incentive where if you create your Babylist, so you go to babylist.com, you create your registry, and right now you'll get this awesome box that's filled with products and promotions valued at about $160 or up to $160. So in just a second, I am going to show you what is in my box. So before we get started, I do want to encourage you to go read my blog post about Babylist, because I included a whole lot more detail and important information there. And also, before we dig in, I just want to make it really clear that the contents of the box do vary from month to month. So you go ahead, create your Babylist registry, and you'll be eligible to receive this box, but there really are limited quantities available. So, the sooner you go create your registry, the more likely you are to get one. And the contents do vary from month to month. So what you see in my box might differ from what you actually receive in yours, but I do want to give you an idea of the types of products and offers that would be in your box. So the first item that I saw when I opened my box was this card from a company called Milestone. So what it says on it is, today I got my Hello Baby box from Babylist. And at the bottom it says, find my registry here, and it puts the start of the URL, babylist.com/, so you can actually put your URL on here. And it's a cute photo op. You can kind of take like a bump picture and send it to your friends, so it's, it's cute with it and not totally obnoxious, like here's where my registry is. So they get to see like a cute bump photo and a cute card. I like it. I think it's really cute. Next was this little pamphlet from Babylist, Start Your Journey, Build a Registry as Unique as You. So this has a lot of really helpful information, different categories of items that you might want, and also specific product recommendations. And I'll say that a lot of the specific products that they're recommending are products that I recommend too. So, based on that, I would trust the recommendations, but they actually have registry consultants on staff who can help you make your decisions, and they poll moms every year, so they really have a nicely curated list, and they can help you tailor your registry to you. Next is this little deck of baby registry inserts. So this says on it, the happy family is registered at Babylist, and it has the website, and on the back it has really cute graphics too. On the back it says, to raise a child it takes a village. Thanks for being part of ours. So this is to include in your baby shower invitation if you so choose, just to kind of make it easier for people to find your registry online. And now we get into the actual products. So the first product that I saw was the Kind Twist Breastfeeding Starter Pack. And I was so excited to see this because I used it with my son and it completely transformed my breastfeeding journey. So let me first tell you how they describe it because that's the most succinct, and then I'll tell you about my experience with it. It's the Kind Twist Direct Pump Breast Milk Collection Storage and Feeding System Starter Pack and a 50% coupon. So I just want to break that down for you. Okay, so it's the Kind Twist. So basically it's these bags that have a twist top. And it's a direct pump. So that means for pretty much, I think it's any breast pump on the market, or at least almost any breast pump on the market, they sell these adapters, or the kit comes with these adapters. You connect the adapter to your breast pump and then you pump directly into these bags. So basically there's no transferring and mess and washing extra bottles, because most people will pump into some kind of bottle and then transfer that into a Ziploc style bag. So this eliminates that need. And I really liked the twist top because it was less likely to spill. I pumped at work for a long while, so I would bring these home from work closed, and I didn't have to worry about them spilling because when it's totally twisted closed, it's secure. And then just a little tip, I used to take a Sharpie marker and I would write the date of when I pumped the milk and also the number of ounces, and then I'd lie it flat in my fridge, because once you lie it flat, you can't really tell how much is in there. So that was an easy way to keep track and to use your oldest milk first, which is what you're supposed to do. Okay, so then it's a breast milk collection and storage system. So we just got into that, how we collect using the adapters from our pump, and we can store in these bags. And then it's also a feeding system. And so this is where the life-changing part came in for me. Basically, I won't do it right now, but you stick this bag into this, this is the bottle. You kind of just click it right in, and then they have a nipple that you just pop right on top. You unscrew this, and then you pop the nipple right on top. So, I don't know, at the risk of sharing too much information, when I was in the hospital with my son after he was born, the nurses, I was there for 4 days. I had a C-section, and the nurses kept saying that my son was this little pro at nursing, and he was a nursing champ. The other babies in the nursery should all be learning from him, and of course it made my mama heart swell. But then when we got home from the hospital and we went back to the pediatrician, he was actually losing weight instead of gaining weight, and my doctor recommended that I supplement with some formula, which I was okay doing. So it was just like a half an ounce or so at a time, or a half an ounce, I can't even remember. But what happened was, if you've ever heard of nipple confusion, the babies get nipple confusion, which basically means that I gave him that ounce from a bottle, and a bottle flows really easily. So the baby kind of becomes a little bit lazy because they're just so they become used to drinking from the bottle. They're like, oh, why do I need to kind of work at the breast? So this nipple is kind of magical. The baby has to, I'm not going to be technical about it because I don't know exactly, but it's similar to how the baby has to work at the breast. So basically they have to work at this nipple similar to how they would at a breast nipple, and then it's not so hard for them to go back and forth, and they're not like, hey, why do I have to work so hard? Give me that bottle again. So, if I hadn't found this, I probably wouldn't have been able to nurse for as long as I did. Nursing is really challenging. So I have actually recommended this system to every mom who's thinking about pumping. And, if you need to supplement, it's probably a good idea to actually feed the formula from the same system to prevent kind of sabotaging, for lack of a better word, your breastfeeding. So, breastfeeding, it's yet another thing that's kind of overwhelming, and when it works, it's amazing, and if it doesn't work well, it can be incredibly frustrating. So for me, if I hadn't found this, it would have been a whole lot worse, so I definitely recommend it. And what's awesome is that they included a 50% coupon on a gift set. So that's a really good thing to start with. They have a gift set that includes everything that you need. Use the coupon. I definitely recommend it. You can thank me later. Next up is a gift set from Pampers. So there's this little pouch, and these pouches seriously always come in handy because you want to have diapers and wipes stashed in your car, in different rooms, in your diaper bag. So this is really nice. And inside is a newborn diaper, which is seriously the cutest thing. And actually on the outside here, it says #1 choice of hospitals. And I think it's true because I delivered my son at a really well-established hospital, and they used Pampers. And the nice thing about Pampers is that they have this wetness indicator. So it's this yellow stripe on the diaper, and when pee comes in contact with it, it turns blue. So, with a toddler, you can tell when their diaper is wet because they pee a whole lot. But with a newborn, there's not necessarily that much, and you don't want to be poking and prodding at them necessarily. So you can just kind of peek at the diaper, and you'll know just by looking at it, oh, it's blue, time to change the baby's diaper. And by the way, it's so tiny and cute, it's adorable. There's also a packet of wipes. So again, these are awesome. Don't even use these packets at home. Keep them in your diaper bag, in your car, all of that, so that you don't have to be packing wipes all the time. These little packets are key. Awesome. Make your life easier. And then there's also some Dreft Stage 1 Newborn Baby Detergent. There's also a book of coupons. Next, there was a set of 6 samples from, I think it's Cetaphil. It might be Cetaphil. And I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm not sure. But what's nice is that these are really deluxe size samples. Let's see, it includes a baby wash and shampoo, a baby daily lotion, a baby moisturizing oil, and I guess for you, a gentle skin cleanser and a daily advanced body lotion. Next is a sample pack from Lansino. So it includes 2 different items. One is a set of nursing pads. So these are disposable nursing pads. You basically stick them in your bra, and they absorb any excess milk that kind of leaks. And yeah, it happens. So you prevent your bra and your clothing from getting stained, and also you end up not avoiding getting totally embarrassed, because that would be embarrassing if you had a wet mark on your shirt. And these are breast milk storage bags. So I showed you the kind system before. These are more traditional breast milk storage bags, and different people like different things. Some of my friends swore by these. What's nice is these lie really flat, and they also include a place for you to write the date, volume, name, and time pumped. Next, we have a print from Lucy Darling. So it's really sweet. It has different images on it tracking the alphabet. So A is for anchor, B is for barn, C is for chicken, U is for unicorn, which I always love. It's really sweet. You could even frame this and hang it on your wall. And Lucy Darling, I admit I was not familiar with this company, but they do show some of their other offerings, including closet dividers and fun board books, those monthly milestone type of stickers, and a book of first memories. So, everything looks really cute. The art is really cute. And there's even a coupon for 10% off your first purchase. Finally, there are a couple of inserts. So one is for a service called Urban Sitter. And they have a $50 babysitting gift card. So basically, you can find nannies and sitters on this website. I haven't actually used it, but I've heard good things. And then finally, there's this insert for a product called Tranquilo, which I had not heard of before, but it looks really interesting. It looks like it is a mat that soothes the baby to sleep by mimicking the mother's womb. So that's it. Those are the contents of my Hello Baby box from Babylist. Please do go to my website. I linked the blog post below where I give more information on Babylist specifically, and also just some general tips on creating your baby registry. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to connect with you soon.